Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Gigi. Come on in. Thank you for being here with me today. As you can see, we're over here at my stove. I've got my cast iron. I've got some oil in it, and I am going to turn the burner on. And I'm gonna let that oil start heating up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to sear. I've got my cube steak. It's been soaking in some buttermilk, which helps to tenderize it and gives it some great flavor. And then I've also got my bag of, this is just self-rising flour, all-purpose flour, not that that matters, all-purpose flour, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, okay? So I'm going to be dredging my cube steak in here and searing it because I'm going to be putting it in my crock pot and letting it slow cook and just till it's just tender fall apart, okay? So let me pull y'all just a little bit closer. See if I can't angle you down. You need to see what I'm doing more than you need to see me. So I'm gonna try to make it to where you can see what I'm doing, okay? All right, so we are going to take out one piece. And what I did is my package had 4 large pieces of cube steak, and I cut them in half, okay? So I'll show you. I'll dust it off. Well, I won't dust it off. It's buttermilk, but I'll hold it up so you can see. Once I dredge it into the flour, and let me just it's almost ready. It's just doing it in the bag just helps me to keep from making a big mess. But that's how big they were. That's one piece cut in half, okay? So we had 4 large, so we're gonna have 8 smaller pieces of cube steak, okay? So that's, that was one piece. And like I said, I'm just searing this. I just like to do that. I just feel like it holds the, you hear that sizzle? It just helps to hold those flavors in when you put it into the crock pot. Just also helps with that gravy. I'll show you one more piece. See? That's just the size of the pieces. Woo! I'm glad that splashed on my apron and not me. I better get a tighter grip. Get a grip on it, Gigi. I just like to do it one piece at a time. That way I know I'm getting it all well coated. I've got my heat on about a medium heat. On mine, on about 4. And like I said, I'm not cooking it all the way through. I'm just searing the meat. All right, when I get ready to flip these, just for the sake of time and not running the video so long, when I get ready to flip those, I'll come right back to you. As you can see, I have flipped a couple of pieces. I've added some more pieces to my pan. I have turned my heat up just a little bit, and so I'm going to continue on browning these on each side. And when I get those done, I've just got a couple of more pieces in in the bag ready to go in. So when I'm ready to put it over into the crock pot, I'll come back. This is the crust we want to get on it. You can see. So I'm going to place that one into our crock pot that we've got preheating. And then we're going to put this very last piece. And I think what I'm going to do is just add just a little bit more oil. Not much, just a little. Sear up this nice piece of cube steak. I can make enough room for it. Get a nice crust on it. Okay. We'll let those finish cooking up. We're going to take our last piece of cube steak, place it over here into our crock pot that we already have all of our cube steak down into the lined crock pot. Now what we want to do is we want to get all that flavor off. Y'all know I love to make my own beef broth, and I've already made that up. Turn that heat down just a little bit. We're just going to loosen up the dripping on the bottom of the pan because we want to use that. That is flavor. Also to this, let me make sure y'all can see okay. Okay, turn it back up. I'm going to loosen all those bits of goodie off the bottom of my cast iron. I'm also going to add a packet of brown gravy mix. This is just the Publix brand. You use whatever gravy packet you want. Some people like to use white gravy. Some people like to use Lipton onion soup mix. Whatever your preference, use that, okay? Also to this, I'm going to, and remember, I'm going to be just adding this over into my crock pot. I'm also adding 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. Okay, you want to give that a mix and get that all creamed up together till it becomes, okay, I'm not going to keep doing that noise in your ear, but I will come right back. Now we want to add a little bit of whole milk. I'd say about a 1/2 cup. And whisk that in. I also right now want to add some more pepper and more salt. Not a lot of salt because there's a lot of sodium in the cream of mushroom soup. Okay, we're going to bring that back to just a soft boil, hard simmer, soft boil, and then we will be pouring this over into our crock pot and letting this just low and slow cook until that meat is tender, fall apart. I'm going to add just a little bit more. Y'all know I seasoned my flour But I'm just adding a little bit more onion powder, maybe 1/4 of a teaspoon, and I'm going to do about the same with a little garlic powder. Just adding a little extra flavor to our gravy. And we're just going to see how nice and silky and creamy that gravy is. That's what you want. Now, let's carefully get our gravy over into our crock pot that has all of our seared cube steak in it. Always remember to pour away from yourself in case it splatters. It splatters away from you and not towards you, okay? Okay. And I will use both hands and get the rest of that gravy out of there. Okay. We have got all of the gravy into our crock pot. Now, we are going to pop the lid onto our crock pot and let it cook low and slow. We've got it on high right now. Probably going to let it cook 4 or 5 hours. And when that gets through and it is done, I will come back and let me raise you up just a little bit while I'm talking to you. I will come back and we will see how tender it is together. We'll give it a taste test together. So I'll be back when the cube steak and gravy is done, okay? To serve alongside of our cube steak and gravy, I have got rice, just melting some butter in there. We've fixed some green beans. We've got some biscuits that we're gonna top with some of that delicious gravy. I did add some onions into my cube steak. Guys, it's not gonna be long. We're gonna be eating some good food, some good Southern food. Guys, I want y'all to look at this. Cube steak and gravy with some smothered onions, green beans, rice, and look at that flaky biscuit. We are going to eat good tonight. Y'all have a blessed day and share Jesus with someone today. Ask him to allow you to be his hands and feet, his mouthpiece. Share his loving kindness. I'll see you next. I'll see you tomorrow, again tomorrow, for another great recipe. Bye, guys.